Hello everyone, I'm MatZap, and welcome back, for the last time, to Shadow of the Colossus. Last episode we got up to and defeated the 15th Colossus, which leaves us just one left. So I got one big boy left to kill, left to slay. And yeah, this guy is this last one is pretty intense to say the least. I'm interested to see how everything goes with this last one. Okay, yeah, so it's kind of a normal-ish thing here. Finally, the last Colossus. The ritual is nearly over. Thy wish is nearly granted. But someone now stands to get in thy way. Make haste, for time is short. Yeah, so here's the end of the game, pretty much. Last dude. Alright. Last ride on aggro. Hope you guys have been enjoying the series. And again, I say this at the end of every episode, but I'll say it now. If you like, please be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, all that good stuff. Yeah, okay, hold on, let me point us where we have to go. So we have to go this way, but past where the first Colossus was at, we have to go all the way to the bottom here, basically. So yeah, we gotta go through the desert and all that fun stuff. But yeah, so yeah, I hope you guys have been enjoying the series. Gosh, at this point, only the first 3 episodes are uploaded, so we'll have to see how it goes. But anyways, yeah, I don't know where I was gonna go, but yeah, I guess let me know what your favorite Colossus has been down in the comments. What your favorite part of the series was. I know that a lot of this was kind of me explaining things and not being, like, over-the-top funny. But I think we still had some good moments and everything in there. And yeah, I think... Oh, I always enjoy playing this game, so... You know, good playthrough for me, you know. Kind of a breath of fresh air when it comes to my recording stuff, because normally things either get boring or they just get, like, really hard at some point. But at least here, I know what I'm doing. Okay, I think we gotta go this way. I don't always know how to get through this forest, though. This forest, though, it can be rather difficult sometimes. Okay, no, we figured it out. So, yeah, it's interesting for this last Colossus where it's at, and how everything works for this last guy, and I'll explain once we get closer to it. But yeah, for now we're just gonna be doing some riding, some good old horse riding through the wilderness. It'll be our last time we get to do this, you know, so we gotta just savor it. We get to ride through the desert. There's that 13th Colossus over there. Yeah, we just gotta ride past it, though. I think this is the right way to go. Yeah, okay. I mean, this pathway works. I think we're heading the right way. We're kind of heading the right way. We gotta turn a little bit, I think, but don't think it matters too much. It is kind of weird, though. After this, like, sand spot, there's just grass and mountains again. It's kind of weird, but it's almost like they just threw in the sand for that 13th Colossus or something. Or would this be considered steppe? What what would you even call it? I guess the biome of steppe, like STEPPE. I've never really understood that. I think it's just kind of like a dry grassland, right? That's kind of what I gather from it. I've never actually been sure on that, though. Hold on, I want to see if there's a good view. I wanted to see if there's a good, cool view up here. This looks like a nice rock to get a cool picture on. Oh, okay, we gotta go over here. Oh, yeah, what's kind of cool is that like a bunch of eagles and stuff will fly around you as you advance towards like the final area. It's just kind of a cool little thing. Okay, Aggro, why'd you stop running? Aggro, go. Sprint, we're not even close yet. Yeah, so we go over to here, and, you know, there's these 3 pillars, and Aggro will stop slowing down randomly. Not even turning. Yeah, you'll see this big door that has, like, kind of a light shining through it. And so I think this is interesting because you can't actually get to even the area that the final Colossus is in until you defeat all the other ones, and you walk up to this little platform here, and then like a cool cutscene plays. I think you have to shine your light towards the thing. Yeah. It's like, whoa, this super magical thing, whoa! Then let's climb on a horse. Okay, there we go. I was like, when is he gonna start speeding up? Yeah, so then I like this area just because it kind of feels special, you know, because you only get to see it once you get to going to the last Colossus. I think this game does a good job of making things feel final. I guess a little bit for. Whoa, what the frick happened to the camera? The camera got caught on a rock and just whipped around. I think there's a lizard here, but I don't see it at current. I'm not gonna spend 5 minutes looking for this lizard. I just wanted to see if I can catch it real quick. But it appears not. So, oh well. Let me just fall down real quick here. Yeah, okay. Let's go, Aggro. Let's go take down the final Colossus and go home with our girl. Revive our girlfriend, and she'll be like, what happened to me? And we'll be like, don't worry, I just killed a bunch of innocent monsters in order to revive you because I really like you or something. Oh, whoops, I pressed X by accident. Yeah, so then there's Aggro. Aggro's like, I already know what's about to happen, and so you ride across the bridge and yeet! And oh no, the bridge is collapsing, and then cutscene, whoa! Oh, the thing's collapsing, but Aggro somehow manages to throw Wander, and no, horse! Aggro! This is actually a really cool moment. In a way. Or, oh god. Yeah. Yeah. Even though you weren't ever super duper friends with Aggro, but he will be missed. I actually like that moment just because, like, I think, especially on like a first like blind playthrough, you definitely get attached to aggro, I think. And so seeing that happen to him, it's just like, no. I mean, for me, I've seen it so many times that I'm kind of like immune to it at this point, but it is definitely an impactful moment in the game, and I do appreciate that. I'm sorry, I probably seem like a super insensitive person, but I'm so good at holding back the tears, man. But yeah, what I kind of like about that scene is just kind of like, after aggro falls, it's just kind of like, you kind of get the sense of like, you're really gonna pay, Colossus. And it also does kind of bring a sense of like, you know, what's the cost of, you know, doing all this, you know? But, all right, yeah, so now we're in this, these man-made tunnels with some torches that somehow are still lit. That's actually a good question. How are those fires still lit? That's a really good question. But yeah, so then there's this spot, which normally zoomed out more, I feel like, but I guess not. Okay, so you climb up this weird thing, and then there's a bunch of rain and stuff. And you can't go that way because there's just there's just nothing. But then there's the last Colossus. Kind of big fiery rings. So I decided this one's a little weird because he's got like this I always joke it and call it a dress, but he's kind of got like this cage thing on him, on his legs that hold him in place. That certainly look like a dress, you know, and kind of this design. But yeah, he holds out his hand, and you're like, what is that hand? And then you run on, and he shoots missiles at you. It's crazy. Oh, okay, just fall super far. So yeah, this Colossus I think is really cool because you kind of are like, you have to approach him by going through all these tunnels and what do you call them? These like open top parts of the tunnels or whatever. And you kind of gotta. Okay. I got caught on the side on these things. Okay, and then you have to kind of make a dash for this last one. Throw yourself in there, Wander. You don't want to get hit by the big fireballs. It's a weird noise. It sounded like an amp that was like being overpowered or whatever. I don't know technical terms like that. But oh gosh, this is actually kind of hard to see a little bit. So yeah, there's this here. It's super rainy and everything. It's just super tense and dramatic, and there's a big storm and everything. Okay. And you gotta. Yeah, he can try to shoot you there. You gotta go back into the tunnels. Yeah, I really like this last one. It's not my favorite because I still think I like the bird, but this one's really cool too. Oh, I didn't even notice that there's this tunnel up over here. I wonder if that has anything in it. Interesting. Hey. I know you can see me from there. Missiles. Okay, I think I'm safe here. Oh, I think he can rotate in there pretty well, actually. Yeah, it looks like he's able to. Interesting. Oh, oh gosh, what is happening? Explosions. No. All right. And then we're at his feet. Feet of the big Colossi. Big Colossi. Big Colossus. Big Colossus boy. Yeah, so now this kind of second part of the fight, you're kind of just climbing him freely, almost, and so you gotta climb up this dress cage of his. And it's a little bit of a maze, which I actually find pretty impressive that they made this thing, like, even remotely maze-like as it is. It's not, like, super confusing by any means, but it's pretty cool. Yeah. So I think we can go around this way. Maybe not. Can I grab onto the thing? Oh, okay, I can. I don't quite understand what I'm grabbing, but cool. And then I think we want to go to the back side here. I think we have to climb this. There's this music, though. Oh, no, water, crap! Don't fall off! You have so much progress to make up if you fall. Okay, so this part of the fight where you're actually, like, you climbed up the thing and now you're to the back of the Colossus, this part gets a little funky. So you have to stab his back like so, and he goes, ouch, my back! I've always had back problems, why would you do such a thing? And then you have to jump, and he pulled away. Hey, it was poorly timed. And I just yeet myself, okay. So yeah, you grab onto his hand, and then he pulls you all the way around, over to here, and then he's kind of like trying to look at you with his hand and stuff, and he's like, this is weird, there's a small human on my hand, this is so strange. Where is he? He seems to be evading me. Let me try to shake him off. Perhaps that will help. And he's gotta kind of try to hold on. Okay, and then you gotta jump over to here, and then you gotta poke his arm, his bicep, and he goes, ouch! And then he tries to grab on with, or clutch with his other hand, and you gotta, I think I grabbed on. Okay, it's a little funky. Oh my gosh, what is this physics? Okay, now here's the weird part, is that, so you gotta take out your bow, and it's kind of hard to do, but you basically got to, shoot his shoulder while standing on atop his, hand here. Okay, I managed to do it somehow. Uh-oh. Okay, and now we're on his shoulder, and he's like, "Oh crap! What have I done? I've led this guy straight to me." And then, okay, gotta grab onto his head. So yeah, and then, okay, at this point we pretty much won. Hiya! He does a little bit of shaking, but yeah, we pretty much won this at this point. This big wind around. And then he kind of does this weird shake side to side thing, and it's all fancy and cool and all that. Ah, oh, come on. Oh, not the side to side shake again. My least favorite. And then, and when you stab him, he does the big swing around, and he's just like, "Oh my gosh, my head hurts so bad." Uh-oh. Woo. Oh gosh, where am I hanging on to? I guess like kind of the back of his helmet. Oh gosh. Yeah, we gotta recover our stamina. And he's just kind of like, where did he go? I can't feel him through my armor. Oh, he's definitely on my head now. Definitely on my cranium. Is the cranium the skull? I'm just gonna go with that. Oh my gosh, can you stop shimmy shamming, shimmy shamming. Get close to his head part. Yeah. And a big swing around, going around town. Oh my gosh, not the shimmy sham again. Just being tossed around. Oh my gosh, again with the shimmy sham. Stop it, man. I can't do anything. There we go. Okay, big stab. Big stabbies. My index finger is getting kind of painful because I've been playing this game for like a couple hours now. And, oh, dang it. Gotta do his shimmy sham. What is this camera doing? The camera kind of likes to fight you too. Oh, dang it, that wasn't enough. I thought it would have been enough. Let's see if I have enough stamina. I should have enough stamina. I just gotta do a quick stabby. Oh gosh, she's gotta do a shimmy sham. Oh no, shimmy shammy. Oh, come on, I was doing it. I released the button. Okay. Go. Yes, okay. And then he goes, I just now realized I could use my hands. And then he kind of collapses and breaks apart and all that fun stuff. Okay. Ouch. Oh, okay. Oh, well, geez, I'm seeing the fur of this dude. We're just dead. Fun fact, on at least the PS2 version of the game, what one of my brothers did once, because on the PS2 version, those tentacles go slower for that last Colossus, and so what one of my brothers did was that after he beat the Colossus, he jumped off the back, like off the cliff, and he was actually able to die before the tentacles could reach him, so he had to restart the whole fight. It was really funny. But yeah, so now the other tribal people or whatever have reached the Citadel of, I believe this is the Forbidden Land, parenthetical S. So yeah, they're here now. And they're like, let's head in, boys. I'm looking around. Like, I guess there's nothing around here, boss. And then it goes down to that well, which didn't seem to serve any purpose. But, you know, maybe it was just a well, or maybe it was something more. Yeah, then this dude comes in and he sees all the statues destroyed, and he's like, yeah, Dormin. And everyone's like, oh no, what has this dude done? What has this kid done? I just got a face plants. No. Yep, and then he looks over and... what does he see? Oh, I guess just girl at the altar. She's still sleeping. She's still dead. And then, yeah, we cut over to here real quick. I always felt like this, the including of this is a little weird, but it's fine. And so then, yeah, I guess Wander just somehow fell over here, just ragdolled, just like, ugh. And, yeah, it zooms in on his, thanks for the butt shot. I never realized that this was a butt shot. I never realized that. Why does it just zoom in like that? I don't think it was intentionally like that, but, and then you see his body start floating up, and you can kind of see it there, that his, like, hand is, like, kind of grayish looking. And something that I didn't call out, not because I didn't forget about it until now, but you can see throughout, like, it's not super obvious through all of them, but like you can see Wander's body start to kind of get like deformed, for lack of a better term. Like it starts to like get gray, and his eyes start to like glow. Apparently the sword just decided to yeet itself. It's kind of weird, but yeah. But now there's all these shadow people climbing them or crawling out of the ground. Whoa, yeah, it's a very different Wander than we're used to. Oh, and he's got horns. Wow, it's it's actually kind of cool. I don't believe this. So it was you after all. Have you any idea what you've done? Not only did you steal the sword and trespass upon this cursed land, you used the forbidden spell as well. To be reduced to such a sight. You're only being used. And you notice his eyes glow blue like a Colossus. Eradicate the source of the evil. Look, he's possessed by the dead. Hurry up and do it. Shuming goes, ah, my leg. Oh my gosh, that hurts so bad. I mean, that would hurt. Oh, but you see, he's spewing like the black. It's kind of hard from that angle, but he's spewing like the black, like smoky blood. It's better to put him out of his misery than to exist, cursed as he is. And then there's this part. I always thought that shot was a little weird looking, but. And then. I'm just like, ow! And you really start to see the black blood spewing out. And Amon's like, uh-oh, maybe we should have done that. Pretty intense here. There's another moment in the game right there where the crescendo, the music, and like what's happening on screen just gets me every time. And it's also this. I probably should have mentioned this earlier, but the game kind of has a bittersweet ending. As you see, his body is turning to shadow. He's just another one of those shadow people. But what about Dormin? What's Dormin doing this whole time? Haven't had that answered yet. And the dude's like, did she wake up yet? No, she's dead. She's still dead. I can just tell by looking at her. Yeah, and then after he picks up his sword, this happens. And this is just like, oh, okay. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Thou severed our body into 16 segments for an eternity in order to seal away our power. We, Dormin, have risen anew. He's been resurrected. Yeah, this is Dormin. He was using us the whole time to resurrect himself. We have borrowed the body of this warrior. And the other shut up guys are like, Master, we're coming. Yeah, the design of this is super cool. Place a seal over the entire shrine before it's too late. Yeah, another thing that's really cool about this scene is, we'll figure it out eventually. Okay, yeah, here. You actually get to play. You get to play as Dormin, and you get to do big monka smash. It's a little clunky and doesn't really work too well, but oh, wow, those dudes are moving fast. Ah, can I turn, please? I want to turn around. Come on. It's kind of clunky and stupid, but I guess I'm just not allowed to turn around. Also, okay, I don't remember the button for it. Okay, yeah, here it is. Not really gonna work too well, but yeah, you shoot fire. It's super cool. Get back here, humans. I must kill you. Yeah, it's not. This part is really cool, but it's kind of a little undermined by the fact that it doesn't really work super well. I mean, I get it. We're a big Colossus, you know, that doesn't really move very well, but like, at least turn around a bit easier. But yeah, so regardless of how well you perform there, they do manage to escape. They have an infinite HP. It's kind of unfair. Thing is happening. Ready, my horse. So he takes the sword that Wander was using. He's out of breath and he's just climbing this whole ramp. And he takes the sword and does this with it. I'm gonna stop narrating everything that's happening on screen. Be gone, foul beast! And this starts sucking Dormin, and he it actually starts shrinking, and I don't know how easy it is to tell from this angle, but yeah, he's shrinking, like literally. And he shrinks back down to Wander here, and Wander's like, no! Oh no! No! Can't be pulled in. I keep backflipping. I just gotta keep pushing. It's kind of weird that you even get to play this segment, but what? Why isn't it letting me grab it? Okay, there we go. I was like, you're supposed to be able to hold on to the stair. I'll at least do this. It's a little goofy looking, but yeah, you can keep holding on. I'm sure it'll eventually, the sucking mechanism will eventually stop. Spoilers, you have to get sucked into the water, but I'm gonna keep holding on to this because it's kind of funny. And all the more go back that way. Give it everything you got. Crap, I can't hold on anymore. No. I'm holding on to something. I don't know what I was holding on to there, but I guess there's something to grab onto there. Yeah, and then the sucking light stops. And okay, yeah, so then it shows them riding away. And I don't necessarily understand why this happens, but the bridge starts to well, you'll see it in a second here, but yeah, the bridge just starts to collapse. I don't really get why it happens. Like, why? Well, like, what causes the bridge to collapse? Also, all of them are like dead. Like, the bridge is collapsing faster than their horses are running. Especially that dude in the back, he's like, "Oh guys, go faster, horse, come on!" Cut back to here. And oh, she is alive. I'm not talking very much because I want to listen to the music and just enjoy the cutscene. Aggro's still alive. Oh, but Aggro hurt it. Their foot. I still don't know if Aggro is supposed to be a he or she. I would also like to think that Mono recognizes Aggro, and not just the fact that it's like, oh, hey, horse. You know, like, recognize it as Wander's horse. And oh, okay. I guess in memory of Susan Benedict. Okay, there's more after this credits. I didn't realize that the credits came now, but yeah, so it was fun playing through this game again. I really like it. I think, honestly, I was really lucky on a lot of the stuff that happened. Like, the third Colossus, I got super lucky on that fight, and the Colossus cooperating properly. Usually I have the hardest time with that dude. Yeah, I guess just paying attention and like actually doing things, you know, kind of helps. But yeah. Oh, I guess that's the fifth Colossus there. Excuse me. Yeah, I really enjoy this game, obviously, and man, there's just so many good things about it. Like obviously the music score. Gotta say it again. Like the music in this game is phenomenal. This is some of the best music in video games ever. And I also kind of just like the overall kind of tone and feel of the game, because it's so simple and slow, but like it's paced in a good way, you know, because it's just very, things are just kind of simple and let the impact just be kind of, it doesn't try to over dramatize things to try to like really force the impact that they're trying to make. Like, they don't try to shove it down your throat, you know. but it also, because they're not doing that, it makes the impacts better because it just allows me to like feel things, you know, on my own. Except for that one. That was stupid. Don't try to make the fight longer. Man, I think all the Colossi have really good fights, conceptually anyways. Some of them are a little bit more clunky than others. And I think, I mean, of course, you know, there's some small things I can complain about, like the camera's kind of annoying, and even in this version of the game, Wander still is kind of, some of the physics are janky and stuff, but I mean, this game's still really impressive, and especially this version, like, the fur, like, I don't think even I really can fully understand, like, how impressive that would be to get all that fur and, like, hair physics going, but I would have to assume that that's super impressive, you know? Okay, we're gonna get into some more cutscenes here. Poor ungodly soul. No man shall ever trespass upon this place again. Should you be alive, if it's even possible, to continue to exist in these sealed lands. One day, perhaps you will make atonement for what you've done. Yeah, there's more credits here, but we kind of get more cutscenes. There's no more dialogue, as far as I'm aware. Maybe there's like one or two more lines, but spoken by Mono. But yeah, that's pretty much it. They start walking towards the back, towards the water or the pool. Well, I guess same difference, but yeah, I just really like this game. Oh, also, this is kind of the one weird part of the game. Like, the rest of this game is like maybe like slightly weird, but this part is like super weird. And it's in the fact that Wander gets just turned into a demon baby. It's like, okay, I guess that's what happens. I always was just like, and like I just said, I always felt like this is the weirdest part of the game. Like, why does he get turned into a demon baby? Like, I don't know, it's kind of, I guess it's fine. And then Aggro starts going up the ramp. We just start traveling up. But yeah, I just think that this game is really good because it's just so simple. You know, because the concept is just dude travels to place to revive girlfriend, kills big monsters, gets betrayed, and then like some other people show up and kind of to help kind of resolve things. But he eventually, protagonist does succeed, but at the cost of his own life, quote unquote. I mean, like, he gets turned into a baby. I don't really understand what happens to him, but yeah, now they're kind of just alone here, which again, yeah, it's just like, it's very bittersweet, you know, because, you know, Wander he succeeded, you know, Mono's alive, but he's a baby, so, you know, will he even have his memories of that, or like, how does this all work? You know, and also he's a baby, so like, how's Mono gonna take care of the child? All stuff, but yeah, so yeah, we Mono climbs up to the upper parts of this cathedral, and there's this big garden here, which is really pretty. And actually, fun fact, if you get enough stamina, there's actually I guess, route where you can climb up to this garden and explore it, and I think there's some cool stuff. I've never actually done that myself, which is interesting, but maybe I'll do that off camera in my own time. But yeah, I think there's a couple secrets here. And then you can see, oh, there's a deer here. There's like actual life beyond just lizards and birds. But yeah, I don't know. I really liked how simple this game is, and just it's also very unique because there's not a lot of other games like this. Even stuff like Monster Hunter, that game feels totally different than Shadow of the Colossus. Like, sure, you're fighting like big creatures, but for one, this game has way bigger creatures than almost any creature in Monster Hunter, and two, this game's a lot more puzzle than the action RPG that is Monster Hunter, so you know, there's that. Oh yeah, and then I might get copyright claim for this piano music, but my fingers that I don't. But yeah, then there's this bird here. It focuses on this hawk flying away as it kind of closes out the game here, which also it's and it might transition to it actually, but the intro cutscene initially follows a bird until we see Wander, and then it starts following Wander as he's traveling. So I don't know. I guess there's some like circle of life type of weird thing there or something. But anyways, the themes of the game are beyond me. But I just like playing the game, and I feel like it's very very interestingly presented and creative story that is very awesome and also just very fun to play. I recommend picking this up for yourself. It's only on PlayStation, so PS4, PS5, and I believe it's $40. Might be like 30 or something. It's not more than 40. If it's more than 40, then I don't know. That's kind of a rip-off, I guess. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this game's like $40, which makes sense. And there's a whole slew of cool like replayability things. Also, yeah, here's kind of what the intro sequence like starts as, but without the credits, obviously. But yeah, there's like a whole bunch of like cool fun stuff. Like there's time trials where you can fight against the each of the colossi and try to beat it in a certain amount of time. And if you do enough of those, you get like special items. And then there's some like picture mode stuff that's kind of unique, where like you can put filters over, or there's like a night mode, so you can make things nighttime, and you can actually play the game through the whole game with those filters or the night mode turned on. And you can turn on the brightness so it's like super dark mode and it makes it super hard to see anything. I might do that. It's just sort of like a fun video maybe. If you guys want, let me know. But then there's like a reverse or like flipped world mode, where like everything that was to the right of you is now to the left of you, and vice versa. And so it's like this kind of, it's surprisingly interesting. And then there's New Game Plus, which makes the game harder, you know. But anyways, I think that's gonna be it for me. I think if I just press X here, it just goes back to the title sequence. Okay, to enter time attack mode, press R2. Okay, so yeah, so you get time attack mode in New Game Plus, I believe. Okay, yeah, New Game Plus and Mirrored World modes are now available. Okay, and then I'll let this cutscene play, because I didn't let you guys see it at the beginning of the game by accident. I will say though, one last thing that I just kind of want to throw out there before I forget is I would really like to see another game that is like very close to this game, but like not, of course. Kind of like another game where you're fighting these giant colossi, as it's like things are relatively straightforward. Like there's not a lot of complexity in the game, you know? Like you got your sword that can like shine a light beam to help you find the colossi or its weak spots. Which I didn't demonstrate the weak spot thing, but and then you got a bow, and like that's pretty much it for your starting equipment. You can get some like extra weapons and stuff with time attack, but yeah, things are relatively simple. And then you got a horse, you know, that can just you ride on. Yeah, I would just, because I think this game is like, I mean, aside from some gameplay like quirks and stuff, I think this game is like pretty much perfect. You know, like it's just so good. The music's just awesome, and then this remake makes the graphics look amazing. Yeah, I just think it's awesome. So yeah, I would really like to see a game that closely replicates this. Obviously, you know, kind of make it somewhat its own, so that's not just, you know, like, what problem would that even be? Like infringing on copyright or something? I don't know. You know what I'm talking about, though. But yeah, I think it would just be really cool to see another game like this. As kind of like a tribute to the game, you know? It's just so... It's just so good. Have I said that already? But okay, I'll stop rambling. This is getting close to an hour recording. But anyways, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And let me know in the comments what else you want to see me play. Sorry, I just want to see this. This shot is super cool. Gosh. Anyways, yeah, so let me know what other games you guys want to see me play down in the comments below. And let me know what you guys thought of this game, and yeah, you guys should go check it out for yourselves. Play through it. It's really fun to play, of course, and there's some cool extra stuff you can do after you beat the game. And there's also just awesome music and all that stuff, so yeah. And yeah, I don't think I can think of anything else, so yeah, I guess I'm not even gonna do my normal outro in its entireties, but yeah, just, you know, if you liked it, you know, please like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And yeah, thank you so much for watching again, and I'll see you all. But actually, this is the hand I do it with. See you all in the next episode.